What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Here we are with another reaction. In this one, we got British people will defend you. And this title is in all caps. So, y'all talk to me in the comment section before we even jump in the video. How hard y'all going to bat to defend somebody? Are you defending them to the death? Like, this is the hill that I'm gonna stand on and I'm gonna die on, and I will defend him until I'm red in the face. Is that how hard we going? We about to find out. Before we jump in, if you guys happen to enjoy, please don't forget to subscribe. Give the video a thumbs up. Also, if you like to support this channel by becoming a member, all you gotta do is hit the join button to receive your exclusive benefits. Talk to me.
So British people will defend you even if they don't know you. I'm making this video
No.
because when I
What?
came to England, right, I had to take a taxi from the train station to my Airbnb.
Mm-hmm.
From the train station to my Airbnb took about 15 minutes, like 16 minutes tops.
Okay.
So I took a taxi. I was um I was told to take a taxi as soon as I arrived, and then basically just tell them exactly the address, and then to go to my Airbnb host. My Airbnb where I was going to be for almost a month, right?
Got you. Got you.
So the guy plugged in the address. We're having a conversation. We are chatting and stuff. Everything's going great. I was like just so happy to be here, and I was super exhausted because that was a very long trip.
I can imagine.
I was actually traveling from, I was from I came from Virginia, United States. So long trip. I wanted to just be on my bed at the Airbnb, just chill. So when I arrived to the Airbnb address, the guy said it's going to be 60 quid, which now I know that he means 60 pounds, because when he kept saying 60 quid, I didn't really know what that meant. And I
My
was
boy, like, I don't quid. What is a quid? I ain't never heard the word quid before. Yes, quid, pound, same thing. But Jesus, 16 minutes, 60 pounds. That's robbery. That's theft. That's stealing. That's just very expensive. And I know taxis are expensive. I've never took one, but I've heard reviews on taxis, and taxis are expensive. That's why Uber done came on the market. Uber done took over because taxis are just ridiculous. And Uber prices aren't the greatest, but they're better than taxi prices. But I would have said, bro, 60 could nah, you're tripping, bro. Check the meter again, bro. 60 is crazy.
like, you mean pounds? And he's like, yeah, 60 pounds. So, anyways, so um, I paid the 60 pounds. And while I was paying the guy with my card, the Airbnb host came to the driveway. She welcomed me, and we say hi to each other, hello, all that stuff. And then she curiously asked, "So how much was the taxi?" And I told her it was 60 pounds. So by the time I answered her, the guy was already taking off. When I tell you, this woman was so pissed. She was just so mad that um, the guy charged me 60 pounds from this train station to the location for the Airbnb, because it was
Yeah.
only 15 minutes. And she was like, she was just so pissed about it. She was like, I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna write him a letter. Do you have the card? Do you have this information? All that stuff. And that's all. Yeah, he gave me his
When
card,
you
because I was
think,
like,
I mean, 15 minutes for 60 pounds, when you map that out, you're telling me your taxi driver is clearing 240 an hour? 240 an hour as a taxi? No. I don't understand why he wasn't more upset. But I guess I do. I mean, you a foreigner, right? You ain't from here. You're a foreigner. You like, all right, I guess this is the price. You don't know no better. The price is the price. You ain't got a choice. You took the taxi ride. But still, I just be like, bro, 60 pounds is legit insanity. 60, that, my brain still can't fathom 60 pounds. I drove my son around in a car for freaking 30, 40 minutes yesterday because he fell asleep and I wanted to let him get his nap out and I need to listen to some music and clear my head. It probably cost like 30, 40 minutes. We're talking maybe $5 in gas. Maybe. That's crazy.
like if I want to get around, I can actually contact him because I was chatting with him, and I felt like we had a really good discussion, conversations, throughout the ride to the Airbnb location. So I was like, you know what, I'm tired. Like it's okay, no worries. I guess I'll
Not
never
okay.
call him to get a ride from him anymore or whatever. So then we go in, I guess settle, all that stuff, right? And then she came back and she was like, out of curiosity, do you have his card, the taxi man's business card? I said, yeah, it's right here. She said, well, I'm just gonna keep in mind to make sure that if any guest that comes to my Airbnb, to make sure they avoid this taxi man.
On
I said, okay.
everything.
The next day, she calls that number and then she goes off on them. She go off and she was talking about how you should be ashamed of yourself. That's a disgrace. Why would you charge this gentleman 60 quid for just 15 minutes, which is absolutely ridiculous.
I'm getting more and more pumped about Brits. You feel me? I already loved you guys. Don't get me wrong. I already love you guys. But I mean, if y'all going to bat like this for a man that you don't even know, but she is absolutely going to bat for him. She couldn't sleep. I'm sure it bothered her when she closed her eyes that night, bro. She was that furious that as soon as morning hit, she had to call him. She had to call him and give him a piece of her mind. She going to bat for my boy.
Because it normally cost about she said like 20, at least 20 pounds, because that was a private taxi.
That sounds reasonable. Like 30 pounds, I would have said okay. 15 minutes, 30 pounds. I don't know what kind of traffic, all of that. That's more understandable. 60 is just ridiculous. But 30, I'd have been like, okay, I can do 30.
Like maybe 30 pounds, man. 60 was like
Exactly.
crazy because it was a private taxi. And yeah, she just went off, and she was defending me, saying that that wasn't okay. Why would you charge him that? And she felt like because it wasn't from she felt like because I wasn't from here, from
Mm-hmm.
England,
Mm-hmm.
that the guy took advantage of me.
That's
Was like,
exactly what
I'm just gonna
happened.
charge him 60 quid. So
Mm-hmm.
as soon as she asked me how much was my travel, how much was the ride here, that's why it kind of took off quickly, because
Mm-hmm.
maybe he realized that, oh wait, she gonna realize that I kind of like I could have basically, messed up here. So that's why he left so quickly. But I'm saying this just to say that, she didn't have to do that. Because I mean, it wasn't her money; it was my money, right? It
Yeah.
was my money that I actually spent, and I was like, that's okay. But she literally slept on it, and then the next day, and she was like, "No, I'm gonna call them. They're gonna hear from me because that wasn't okay."
Oh my
So that's
mama.
just another story of how you know British people are nice people. At least so far, my experience with everything that's been going on here since I moved here from the US, like everybody's been like super amazing to me. And
I love that.
to this day, my Airbnb host, we're such good friends now. She met my wife, my kid. We actually saw them last weekend. Yeah, she's such great people. But yeah, she defended me. Yeah, she defended me against that person. And but yeah, that was it.
Shout out to my freaking Brits out there, man. I love you guys, and I'm happy that y'all defending us like that because we don't know the prices, we don't know the situations. But that was absolutely ridiculous. In my head, I would have been like, this is ridiculous, like 60 pounds, 15. Mm. But y'all talk to me in the comment section. That's all we got. Don't forget to subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, check out the next. I'll see y'all next.